Hi everyone, welcome back to Brookvalleylife, or hello for the first time, more archery. Care package from Nik'a, and I've got a new set of limbs to go with my new riser. So what have we got? Now I have shot their N3 progress limbs. I've also shot their C1 and C2 cornerstone limbs. Now the C1 and C2 are their real budget limbs. They shoot extremely well. They're very quiet, they're very smooth, and I thought they were very, very good. Then I went on to the N3 limbs. That is the limb I used to win 2 medals at the New Zealand Masters Games. And it's what I've been shooting for about a year now. And yeah, they're 50% carbon. They've got quite a recurve on them. They're very, very smooth. They don't stack, and I love them. Now, Nik'a had come out with a limb, the N3 Pro limb, and I've been wanting to get my hands on them. And now I do. This is the N3 Pro limb. It's 100% allegedly carbon. These are set, they're long limbs, 36 pound. We'll have a quicker look on the desk, and then we will put them all together in our new bow and we will shoot and we will see how fast. Now they're supposed to be faster than the N3 progress limbs as well. So these are 36 pound. I've taken my other N3 Pro limbs that I've got. They're at 36 pound, which is what I've been shooting in competition, and I've put them onto my Proceed ET12 riser. What I will do, I will set them at exactly the same poundage as these. We will use the same arrows and we'll put them through the chronograph to check to see how fast these are, if they are faster than the N3 limbs, the normal ones. So let's go and have a closer look and see what these actually look like before we put them on the bow. So what we have here is the new ET, what am I saying ET? The new N3 Pro limbs. They come in a nice canvas case. It's felt lined, so they'll protect your limbs. And here we have the N3 Pro. Now this is 100% carbon. It's got the small pointy limb tips to make them go faster. There's more reflex on them. Apart from that, they should be more stable. There's more torsional stability in them from what they're saying. And hopefully you can see the carbon weave in there. They've rounded off the edges as well, which is fantastic. A bit like the Uka limbs, and nice small limb pockets. These are quite thin compared to just a set of normal limbs. In fact, I will go and get a set of normal limbs. So here we have the set of Hoyt XL limbs. They're a maple core, and as you can see, the Nik'a limbs are a lot slimmer, and they'll go faster. Simple as that. They're 36 pound limb at 70 inches on a 25-inch riser, ILF, so all's good. I just wanted to show the thickness between the two. Hopefully you can see there's quite a difference. It's supposed to make these faster. So what we'll do is we will take our limbs, these new N3 Pro limbs, put them into our riser, shoot them, put them through the chronograph while we're doing it, just to see how fast they actually are. And we'll set up my new bow with these as well, at 18 meters, and see how they shoot. So here we are outside. I've got the ET15A Stella with the N3 Pro limbs set at 36 pound spot on. I've got the 2 sets of arrows. They're both 700 spine. One has got the plastic vanes on. The other has got spin wings, and we'll see if there's any difference. They're both, as I say, 700 spine. They're both been cut to the same length. So let's put them through the chronograph and see what happens. So let's put a few through the chronograph, see what we get. First of all, the bow feels wonderful. Grip, perfect for me. The limbs, they draw well. They feel very, very stable. So what I'll do is I'll do 3 of each arrow and we'll just see what speed we can get out of this. Now I have just set centre shot. I set the tiller and the brace height. .188. .189. .189. So for a 36-pound bow, it's pretty fast. So these arrows, I believe, are a bit lighter. I will measure them, and I'll put up here, somewhere around me, what the weight is between the two. .188. .188. Very consistent. .189, exactly the same between both sets of arrows. So the fletchings, and at close distance anyway, the fletchings and the spin vanes don't make any difference. So let's take it back to 18 now and see what we can shoot. So here we are outside with the Nik'a N3 Pro limbs. Now these are the 100% carbon limbs. That's what they say. They're supposed to be more stable, more torsionally stable. We've put them through the chrono, and we've seen that they shoot a fraction under 190 feet per second, and that is from a 36-pound bow. Now I know my Pro Toss, when I had the N3 limbs, just the basic N3 limbs, at 37 pound was shooting at virtually the same speed. So these limbs are faster, and what I will do is I will set two bows up and we'll do a speed test between the two, just to show if these are faster, as Nik'a say they are, compared to their normal N3 limbs. And I love the N3 limbs. That's what I have been shooting in, and they're the ones that won me my gold and silver at the Masters Games this year. And just to let you know, we've put these new limbs into the new ET15 Alpha Stella. The limbs themselves, we've had a look at them already. They're absolutely marvellous. The quality of them, brilliant. No twists, nothing like that in them. They look good, they're thin. They're supposed to be extremely fast because they've got the small limb tips, and they're thin throughout going down in. So you can see down the sides. Once they're in the Nik'a risers, they don't budge. I know Stephen Hand did a video with the N3 limbs, and they were quite loose fitting on some, but not all of the risers he has. So let's shoot a couple of arrows from, we're at 20 meters into a 40 centimeter target, and see what we get. Now I have shot this morning at the local club, and I've just had lunch again, and I'm just getting back into doing some shooting this afternoon and videoing, so these could go anywhere. Plus I've got the sun just here, and it may affect my sight picture one way or the other, but we'll see how they shoot. That arrow just flew perfectly. Now, that first shot felt strong, very little vibration coming through from the limbs. This this riser does have damping system built into it, and I'm using a set of biter stabilizers. They're pretty good for vibration, maybe not the best. They are nearly 15 years old, over that. So they're older technology, but they work very well. I'm shooting a bit high. Obviously the sun's playing with me. That was a quicker shot, went in the gold, but still slightly to the left. And I think, as I say, I think that's to do with string picture, and I'll do another video on string picture, how you aim and that type of thing. We can discuss how does it affect it. But these limbs, they feel really forgiving. They feel fast. Yeah, let's put a few more down there. There's definitely a difference in feel between these and the N3s, between the pros and the normal ones, which surprises me. That's a bad shot from me. Am I going the right way? Definitely moving that way, but the limbs are feeling beautiful. That was a good shot. Just adjusted my sight too much. The others were bad, but yeah, these limbs are, I think, the most expensive that Nik'a do, and they're about between $500 and $600 US. They're not cheap, and you can see why. They feel, if you like a draw that's very, very smooth and does not stack, it gets harder and harder as you get to the back, these are the limbs for you, and that's what I like from a set of limbs. Yeah, I can feel I shot a bit too much today. I'm not showing them in their best light, but you could end up like this. But so far, I think all but one is at least in the red. And for a 40 centimeter target at 20 meters, for someone on my level, that's not bad. I love how smooth and how quiet these limbs are. I thought their N3 limbs were excellent, and they are. These are better. Last arrow. awful shot, forgiving, and I think that went in the gold. So the Nik'a Archery, as you can see here, the N3 Pro limbs. Let's get it around the right way so you can see it. As you can see just here, hopefully, 100% carbon. Smooth, very, very smooth to draw. They do not stack. As I said, some archers won't like that, some will. I like it. I don't like stacking. They're fast. For the poundage, 190 foot per second is fast. What else can I say? They're great for a intermediate, great for an elite archer. Sorry for the noise, someone's obviously pressure washing next door, but we'll get through this as quickly as possible. Can I recommend them for you if you're going to competitions and you want to, and you're getting up to a set of limbs that you're going to stay at? Go for the Nik'a N3 Progress Pro limbs. They're fantastic, they look good, and yeah, they do what they say on the tin. Can't say anything else. Tell me in the comments below, what limbs do you use and why? I know some people are quite brand conscious. I'm quite budget conscious. I used to shoot only Hoyt, then I went to Uka, and I really liked the Uka limbs, and then I found these guys. Nik'a Archery, part of Elong Outdoors or Elong Archery. Yes, they're Chinese, but they produce a fantastic set of archery equipment, really, and I can't knock it. And some people, especially over in America, I'm afraid, will say, no, I'm never ever going to buy Chinese. Not all Chinese companies are the same. These guys, very good. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your archery friends especially. This stuff is really well priced. It's excellent equipment. We need to get more people into the sport. Using companies like this is the way ahead, and they go from expensive, relatively expensive, to really good budget, and I've got all those here, and we'll show you from the expensive to the mid-range to the real budget stuff. So I will catch you next time. Keep shooting. It's the only way you're going to get better. Bye bye for now.